Welcome back here for our second period of play at the Pownell Sports Center. Beautiful Prince Edward Island. Here come your mid-aisle Matrix onto the ice. They need to have another great period of play and capitalize on their chances if they have a hope of winning this one. The score is 0-0 after one period. And in particular, there was one 2-on-0 chance. And the pass just didn't quite connect. Otherwise, that was their chance to beat McPherson in the Eastern Express net. On the ice, Phillips and James with Toombs, McDonald, and Howitt up front for the Matrix. And it looks like we've got Dunn, Doyle, and Arsenal up front with Pierce and McDonald on the rear. James putting it up the side. And now Howitt chipping it in. But it's put up by McDonald. Misplayed a little bit by Arsenal, but James has it. James behind the net looking for Phillips. Phillips trying to move it to Howitt. Got it a little low, but Toombs helps it out. And they battle with Arsenal. And Howitt, now done. They're battling it. Now Toombs getting it out. Pierce will fire that one in. He hits Phillips with the puck. Phillips does backhand that out and pushed forward by Pierce. Howitt back to Phillips, who moves it to James. James now with some skating room, looking for Toombs, and they're saying that Toombs didn't touch that and calling that one an icing. Coming on now for our Matrix, our Corbett and Trivers, with Bullpit, Cody, and McEwen up front. Bullpit at the draw versus Morrison. Morrison winning it back to Rundle. Puts it in back behind, looking for Pierce. Corbett's there. And now Cody firing across ice. That's out as McEwen chases. Pushed in back past Trivers as Corbett races back. Corbett now moving it past Hartman over to Cody, flipping it high down the ice. McEwen almost grabbed a hold of that, but McKenzie turns him back. Now stepping up is Corbett, and Bullpit racing for the puck. He's battling McKenzie. He's in there. Hartman moving it back to Rundle and around behind as Corbett comes. Cody, I should say, tried to fire that in, intercepted by Rundle. Rundle coming through the neutral zone. Firing that one right on Morash. Big rebound. He pokes it away before Morrison can get a shot. Back in behind. As Trivers takes his man, it goes to Bullpit. Out to Bowring. Bowring now backhanding it to Kelly. Cody's right there with Bullpit. Back to Bowring. And there's a loose puck. Kelly picking it up. And he's turned back by Trivers. Trivers now moving the right way but losing the puck, and it's back to Bowring. And that was a strange high stick by Morrison. Face-off will be to the left of Morash as the line changes. And coming out now, James and Henry on defense with Toombs, Fraser, and Gardner up front. One back now as Squires works against Gardner. In deep as James moves it around the Gardner now. Kept in by Squires. It's against the net. And, whoa, that was poked in front by McCormick. And now a one-touch pass by Fraser. That's intercepted. Now here's Toombs coming up with the puck. Toombs coming through the neutral zone. Gaining the zone. Toombs still with it. Fires that one. A bit of a screen shot. But it managed to go right into the arm of McPherson. Going out now are Henry and James on defense. Toombs, Fraser, and Gardner staying up front. Around the boards, McCormick gets that as the express breakout. It goes by Henry. And it's in deep. James now Toombs picking it up. Moving it to Fraser, back to Toombs. Toombs carrying it in. Toombs firing that one. Oh, he thought Gardner was going to the net. Gardner held up, but he put the puck through. Kelly chipping it, trying to get it by Henry. Henry getting it to the line. Pierce firing it in all the way around. Here's Corbett coming out with it. Corbett, long pass. He found Toombs, got it to Howitt. Howitt chips it back to Toombs, but the bouncing puck they couldn't control, and Kelly comes up with it. Kelly circling back. Lose it to McDonald, and a long pass to English. Being watched by Corbett. Inside to Pierce. And oh my goodness, Pierce snuck in for the breakaway shot, and beautiful save by Morash, and another save on English. Here's Bullpit. Bullpit working it to Henry. Henry now trying to find McDonald. That was tipped in front. That was dangerous. Back out in front again. And the Express are on the change, and that comes out. Whew. Here comes McKenzie trying to move it in. Now English chips it in. And Henry's there. Pick up the puck. Knock off his stick. But Bullpit picks it up. Bullpit now. Beautiful pass out to McDonald. 3-on-1. And a shot. And a backhand by Howitt. And two saves by McPherson. Fired in by Pigeon. And that was tipped by McDonald just through the crease. Howitt chipping it back. Down the boards. Off of the referee. And McKenzie will play it behind his own net. Chipping it past Howitt. And out into the neutral zone. And up there was English. He tipped it back. Now McKenzie moving it back again to Pierce. Pierce deciding to rush it. Watched by Toombs. Pierce making some inroads though. Corbett watching him. Pierce behind the matrix net into the corner. Turning. And Arsenault picks it up. Pushed by Peugeot. And Cody decides to fire that one down the ice. That will be no ice. His icing is waved off. And they've worked it down. Intercepted by James. Back to Dunn and over to Rundle. He gets it deep, and Pigeon is back as Doyle comes in. Doyle pushes Pigeon down. And Toombs, as Doyle tries to get out, James is right there. Now McEwen battling with Dunn, but they kept it in now into the Express bench. Wow. Toombs, Cody, and McEwen out there with Phillips and James on defense. Dunn with the puck, pushed to the side by James. Now Phillips on him, but Dunn comes up with it, gets it to Arsenault, watched by Toombs, but it's back and a shot right on net, loose puck, and another. Oh my goodness! Somehow that puck didn't go in, and Morash was able to freeze it, but that could have been the most dangerous play of the game right there so far. The coach for the Express was looking for a hooking penalty on that one, but no call on the play. One back to the defense. Back to Squires, fired in, saved by Morash. Dunn now around the net. Bullpit pushing it around the other way. Back to the defense. Arsenault firing it in. Picked up by James. James circling. James now backhanding it over to Phillips. A bad bounce. James was knocked over. James picking up again. There's some skating room, but Arsenault 3-on-1 over to Doyle. And oh my goodness. My God, that's not who you want to leave there. Express go up with the first goal of this hockey game. Almost at the halfway point of the second period. They were swarming the net and the Matrix couldn't get it out. And they were able to capitalize on the turnover inside the Matrix end. Doyle ended up with the puck all alone, and he made the move and buried it past Morash. Toombs, Howden, McDonald out there now, with Trivers and Corbett on defense. Corbett stepping up and chipping it in. In now is McDonald as Toombs battles. He He pushes him, but Morrison tries to get it up. Howitt intercepts. Now Pierce says Howitt and Toombs keep that puck. With Corbett waiting for it to come out. And Pierce tries to get it through. Now Morrison coming in. Morrison going to the side, pushed aside by Trivers. Trivers getting it up. And now Toombs coming in. Toombs with a chance here. Fires and a save by McPherson. And Toombs goes into the net, knocking it off its moorings. But wow, Toombs was looking hard to find a hole there. Got a good shot off, but he just couldn't quite beat McPherson on that one. On now for the Matrix. We've got McEwen and Cody centered by Bullpit. Trivers and Corbett on defense. And it's one back by Hartman to Rundle to McKenzie up to Pierce. One touch pass. Bullpit is there. Now Cody chips it in. Racing for it is McEwen. McPherson has to play it. And that's down the ice. And icing will be the call. And that means it's coming all the way back into the express zone to the right of McPherson, who fired that puck down the ice. We've got James and Phillips coming out here now with Bullpit, Cody, and McEwen up front. Worked out by McKenzie, intercepted by Bullpit. Now McEwen firing it in. McKenzie back to get the puck. McKenzie losing it now as McEwen checks him. McKenzie chipping it up the boards, but Bullpit is there, comes to the line, and James doing a good job trying to keep it in, but it just came out. That will be a delayed offside as McKenzie circles back. Long pass up to Doyle in his skates, but he got it. Doyle coming in, leaving it for McCormick, and it must have been offside. It was either Kelly or McCormick offside on that. I think it would have been Kelly on this near side here. James and Phillips out with Gardner, Toombs, and Howitt up front. Morass playing in the corner to James. James up to... that's Fraser, pardon me. Fraser trying to get it out. It's Fraser and Gardner on the wings with Toombs. Fired in past the net. McKenzie trying to get it down low circles. Putting it in around the net. Coming in is Kelly. James pushes it up. Looking for Fraser. James now to Phillips behind the net. Puts it out, but McKenzie is there. Gardner battling though. As Toombs comes in to help. As they work it. Puck comes loose. Doyle coming up with it, but James taking it away. Kicking it up to Fraser, but it's stripped from him and worked back around. Now here's Phillips trying to get it out. They can't. And once again, that puck dangerously loose in front. And McCormick has a stick caught in James. And I think that it's either James or McCormick going to the box. I think McCormick is shaking his head. And he's headed to the box. So our mid-aisle matrix with the 2-minute power play coming on the ice now are Trivers, Howitt, Bullpit, McDonald, and Henry. So this is it's a 4-on-4 is what's going, no, it's 5-on-5. Those were coincidental penalties. It was Fraser that also went to the box. So it's an even strength here, 5-on-5 with the coincidental penalties. Trivers picking up the puck and working it back. Trivers going the other way, moving it up the side and to Bullpit. Good play with McDonald. Now Howitt coming down and circling. Howitt chipping, but oh my goodness, We got it by. Here comes Moras to play it. And holy cow, they moved it down. And I think Howitt pushed that back for Trivers, but Trivers was streaking in past him. And that almost caused a big turnover. Moras coming out of his net to play the puck and saving the day on that one. Howitt with the puck, moves it to McDonald. McDonald trying to get it in deep. And Fraser dumps it out. Here's Trivers. Trivers decided to fire that in. It was late offside. McDonald up the boards, now finding Arsenault, now Doyle. Doyle being watched by Trivers, shot right on and rebound, but Henry is there, trying to find Trivers. It goes around to McDonald. McDonald trying to get it out, but can't. Trivers now on Doyle. It's in the dun. He got a weak shot off. Now here's Henry up the boards, trying to push it out. Henry getting it down. Pierce working across to McDonald. Now here's Trivers with the puck. Trivers moving it across to Henry. Henry puts it off the boards. Pierce getting that one back. Back in his own end, watched by McEwen. And now Bulpit picking it up. He's got an open shot and a nice blocker save by McPherson. And what do we have here? It's a glove to head. Whistled down. Phew. That was quite the exciting hockey on that show. Well, we've got Cody and McEwen on the wings with Toombs in the center. Corbett out there with Pigeon. Squires putting it in deep. And here's Pigeon with the puck. Pigeon behind his own net, trying to find someone to pass to. Knocked away by Hartman, and coming up with it is Morrison back to the line, and Bowering just barely keeps that one in. Gets it on net, and Moras making the save. One back. Bowering putting it behind the net, finding Pierce. Corbett's there. And now he gets it to Toombs. Toombs over to McEwen, who gets it out. Toombs getting nailed along the boards. Pushes Bowering now. And here's Pigeon back behind the net to Corbett. Jumping in is Cody. Cody firing it out. And Bowering catches it at center. Fires it back in. Now here's Pigeon. Pigeon leaving it for Corbett. Corbett, oh no. Wow. That was a dangerous almost giveaway to Hartman. And now Cody back the other way. Cody and a diving play by Bowering stopping the shot. Now here's Toombs. That one was also blocked. Now here's McEwen coming in. Squires down the left side, stopped by Corbett. But it's pushed in again. And here comes back out. McEwen got a stick on it, but Bowering pushes it in. Now Kelly works it in to Hunter up the boards. And kept in to Doyle in the slot. And they turn him to the corner as Phillips watches him. Putting it out to Hunter. That shot is just over that. Now Kelly behind. Working it back to Doyle. And Phillips gets it back to Kelly, back to Doyle. Doyle skating now back to the blue line, working it across. And Squires couldn't handle the pass. And it's shipped down by Cody. He was trying to get that to McEwen. He saw him going. Intercepted by Doyle, though. In front, intercepted by Toombs. Toombs backhands that one down the ice as he senses our line needs a change. Icing waved off. Back for it is Rundle. He fires it along the boards. And Phillips managed to get it. Phillips coming in, fires that one on the net. And that will be a glove save by McPherson. Out now for our matrix, we've got Trivers and James on defense with Bullpit, Howitt, and McDonald up front. They're battling in there. Bullpit just past Howitt, looking for Rundle. Back down now. McKenzie coming up with it, trying to get it out, but Bullpit got in the way of that. Now it's fired across by McCormick. Trivers is back being chased by English, and it'll be icing against the Eastern Express. Trivers and James out now with Cody, Toombs, and Gardner. Rundle moves it around. And Dunn will get to that. But Gardner forechecking and Cody coming up with the puck. Cody now trying to get that in front. And the big glove hand of McPherson reached up and stopped that loose puck from going over the net. Cody, Toombs, and Gardner staying up front with Trivers and James on defense. Doyle winning it to the side, but now coming up with it is Cody. Cody battling. Cody keeping that puck. Moving it now to Gardner. Gardner in front. And now Cody. Oh my goodness, Toombs had a chance. Cody had a chance. And that was very close to being a matrix goal. Here they go again. Back and behind, here's Cody. Cody working against Pierce, getting it out to Gardner, and that was almost in front. And wow, a great shot by Cody back to James. That one was blocked. Now Toombs getting it in there and shoveled in front by Gardner. And now Cody poking at it, and it's back around, and Pierce gets it to the line, kept in by James, and it's in deep now as Gardner forechecks back to the line, and it's pushed out. James is back. James working it. Back around. James with two guys on him. Toombs putting it out. Fired in. Knocked down by Toombs, and Toombs coming into the zone. Working his way to the middle, leaving it for Cody. Cody circling. Somebody's got to get back for Trivers. He better hustle. It's a 2-on-2, 3-on-2. And it's offside. Wow. 3-on-2 offside. And I think Trivers ran some interference with Morrison there, and that's why he was complaining. Bullpit, Howitt, and McDonald out there with Henry and Corbett. Henry to Corbett. Corbett firing that pass through, but that will be an icing call as nobody could pick it up. And it's one back to Squires, who puts it into Pierce, but Henry picks it up. Henry up the boards, and McDonald with a quick pass. Morrison knocked it away, and now it's ping pong as it off of the pad of Corbett back in, and it's back to Morash. Corbett working it around to Henry. Henry around the boards, but that went off the referee, and Henry now working against Pierce. Picked up by Corbett, over to McDonald, and it comes out of the zone. Just past Howitt, and it's back in again. Back in is Henry. Henry firing it around, finding Corbett. Corbett with the long pass. He finds McDonald. It's a 2-on-1. Bullpit and McDonald going in. McDonald fires that one just high over the glove side corner. McDonald against Bowring here. Morrison is back. Morrison fires around the boards to Pierce. Coming in is Howitt. Squires moving it back to Bowering along the boards again. Stepping in, but chipped out by Hartman past Henry, and now it moves across and Squires puts it in, and Henry back with it. Henry's trying to skate it out, losing it to Kelly. And now Squires keeping it in, Henry making him pay. And now Corbett with the puck up the boards as Toombs works it to Gardner, over to McDonald. McDonald trying to work it down, bumped by Squires. Now McKenzie to Doyle. Doyle being pushed by Gardner. Some good forechecking there. Now McKenzie working it to Kelly. Kelly knocked down by Trivers. Trivers pushing it forward with a move. Trivers coming in with a shot. Oh, just over the net. Now it's back the other way, and Kelly's coming in for the 2-on-1. The pass couldn't get to him, and James is on him on the side. McKenzie flipping it deep. James reaching up for it, came to Doyle. He's turned back by James. Doyle, though, picking it up. Intercepted by Toombs, and then stick check on Kelly. And here's James. He decides to fire that down. Back now is McKenzie. Long pass. Trivers lifting Kelly's stick. Now James along the boards, kept in by Rundle. Back behind the net, Trivers is to it. Trivers with a little bit of time as the express change. Trivers has got to move it, and he does to Howitt. Howitt across to McEwen. McEwen firing it in deep. And in forechecking is McEwen against McKenzie. And Howitt in to help, and McKenzie, or McEwen I should say. And coming out now is Dwyer, making it down the right side. Now he's stopped by Henry and the back check of Bullpit. And Rundle puts it in deep. Down the boards, here's Hunter. Hunter trying to push it in. Out in front, knocked down. And here comes Bullpit. Getting it out. Corbett coming, Corbett, whoa, with a move. And he did the toe drag and got the shot. And McPherson made the save. And we've got a penalty on the play. Head contact. And it looks like Rundle's going to the box. And Henry as well, so that'll be a double minor. I was getting excited for all for naught. Trivers and James on defense here with McEwen, Toombs, and Cody up front. That coincidental minors 5-on-5. Carson around the boards. He was looking for Dunn, couldn't get it. Now Trivers flips it up. Dunn knocks it down though. Trivers now to Toombs picks it up. Tried to get it off the boards, and Pierce fires it in deep. Around the boards, and James hustles against Doyle. So Doyle skates and James steps in. Toombs is looking for a loose puck, but now coming up with it is McEwen. McEwen, oh, what a nice pass to Toombs. Toombs has it, trying to get it in front. Toombs kicking it up to Cody. Cody chipping it in front. McEwen got the shot off, but not hard enough. Corbett firing that in, and intercepted by Arsenault. Trivers is back though, and here's Corbett picking up the puck. As Dunn plays the body on him, but McEwen is there. Moving it back to Corbett, now Trivers. Trivers now sidestepping Doyle, flipping that down the ice. That's stopped by McDonald and flipped in again. Back in. Here's Corbett. Corbett with the long pass. Oh my goodness, McDonald just stopped Toombs from a breakaway. Toombs getting it back though, and he had it knocked off his stick by Pierce before he could hit McEwen. Now Kelly hit by Toombs, but he moved it out to McCormick. Across here to Morrison. Morrison trying to beat Corbett. No chance there as Corbett took him wide. And a puck bouncing to the line. McKenzie firing it in. And it's back to McCormick out in front. Morrison just redirecting that one wide. Now Kelly putting it in. Somebody's got to get on that as time runs out. Wow. Woo! After 2 periods of play, the score, Eastern Express 1, Mid-Isle Matrix 0. And what a couple periods of play those were. We'll see you in about 10 minutes.